Good evening, good afternoon. Today is October 27th, Friday of 2023. I will be going over the full week of the ICT Judas swing on the dollar index during the London session. If you've watched the last two videos, I really went into detail how to break it down. This one is just a video, basically just proof of concept. Another full week of trading the same setups, the same mechanical strategy. Let's get right into it. I'm not going to bar replay this. We're going to make this a quick video. It's Friday night. We're going to go out, have some fun. Because if you work hard, you got to party hard. Don't work hard and never reward yourself. You're going to go crazy. But that being said, let's get right into the charts. No games. So coming here on Monday, as we've stated many times before, we wait for a high or the low of the Asian session range to be ran. We wait for a market structure shift, leaving some kind of fair value gap on the displacement, and we enter. As you can see here on a 5-minute chart, you had a low, a high, you broke this low, it left fair value gaps. 1, 2, 2-ish, 3. You can say they left 3 noticeable fair value gaps. What do they always say? Take the fair value gap that is in the premium, aka the upper 50% quadrant of the last leg. So what that would look like, let's just use a square. So here's that last leg. This little red midline is the 50%. So you want any fair value gap that is on the top side of this 50% mark. You don't want to take this one. That's too big of a stop loss. You do not want a big stop loss. And if you really want to back up further entry, what do we have here? Up closing bar followed by full displacement causing a market structure shift. If you know what this is, you know what it is. Some people call it a order block. Some people may call it a breaker, depending on how you look at the market. But just know, if you have a fair value gap with a opposite closing candle behind it, that's very high risk to reward setups probability. So here's Monday. I did take this on the wrong account. I forgot to switch over. I was just in a rush trying to get in. So I took this one on the wrong account. That's why there's no executions. But here it is, we break the top, pop the liquidity, market structure shift. We got lower low, lower high, enter on a fair value gap, target this session. That's it. You can go lower. Cool, whatever. Do it. You can target more, trust me. Like, it's not like these trades just stop here. As you can see, you could have literally got in this trade right here at 3 o'clock and held it for 12 plus hours and spinning massive profits. Here's Tuesday. We have the low. We get popped. I took this one on a 1-minute chart, but I'm only on 5-minute just for chart reasons. Like, I just keep it clean and I don't want to make it too sloppy and confuse people. But on the 1-minute chart, we did have a market structure shift where we had lower highs and lower lows turn into higher highs and higher lows. We had a fair value gap. I missed this one, stated in the last video. I missed this one, so I had to do a market structure or a market entry right here. Target, as you can see, that's Tuesday. Oh, by the way, that was a 2R, 4R, so basically 5R when you add both of those up together. This one right here, I am testing something where if we do stop the market at midnight, so we use midnight as the cutoff, so anything past this point wouldn't count. If we would have went with this, we would have had a liquidity grab right here around 1 o'clock, and then we do have market structure shift back to the opposite side. But since my rules are wait until post 2 normally, that's what I did, because I didn't want to test this 12 o'clock compared to the 2 o'clock. Not yet. I still need to back test that more. But I was taking this trade live, so I didn't want to back test something live. Well, anyways, So I stuck to my rules. I waited till post 2 o'clock. We got a pop to the top. We did have a small market structure shift on the 1 minute chart. That's where I normally get in. And as you can see, yeah, I got in right here, got in right here, came down, and we just never got there. I got stopped out on this one right here. I went really low risk, um, really, really low. So when I got stopped out here, that was not a bad loss at all. Sucked though, because I could have been right based off the 12 o'clock theory, but we stick it to the 2 o'clock for now. Here's Wednesday, so that would have been a loss, 1 hour loss. Here goes this day was Thursday. Now this one was very, very, very sloppy. We had a break high. Initially on the lower chart, there was a little bit of market structure shift here, but I got in too early, and I was like, you know what? Let me wait. So when these candles happened, I was like, okay. But as soon as we closed back in and left this displacement right here, and this went lower than this, I was like, we're good. We're solid still. And I held that trade all night. I did have my stop set above here. Held that trade all night. And then when I woke up, got back on the charts, and like we were in silver bullet time for ICT New York. And if you know what that is, it's probably a good time to get out if we haven't got here by now. So I got out of my cell, took a quick little scalp buy, got out right here, and I was done for the day. And this little scalp buy was actually highly leveraged, high risk, but I made good money on that one. This one was what was the profit factor? I had it written down. Fuck. And hold on, I'll get to that. I have it written down somewhere. Hold on. And then here comes Thursday. Thursday, I did test the 12 o'clock theory. So here's 12. The lowest price basically before was right here. So I used this. I used this white line instead of the blue down here on this one. Just I don't know. I don't know why I did. I just felt it. Instinctually, I knew we were gonna go back up. I just kind of forced it. I just really wanted to see what the difference was between 12 and 2. So I used 12 o'clock on Thursday. Got here, we went lower, we grabbed the session liquidity, we get a market structure shift on the 1 minute chart. We do have a fair value gap. We enter, we target, we exit, and look how beautiful price action is. We had a fair value gap left right here. Mark that off. What did price do? Came right back to that. Also tapped into the top of this order block right here. Tapped into this order block. Guess what? Reversed. Did I want to wait until 5 in the morning to take this? No. Could I have? Yeah. But I didn't. I forced the entry. And then based on by the rules too, like even if we would have went past 2 o'clock, so here, we could have took a sell. We would have had to wait for a while and get a market structure shift back to the downside, which occurred right here and target here. But who's gonna wait that long? You want me to sit here from 2 to like 7, 8 o'clock to get my entry? I'm not. Fuck that. Yeah, that was this week's trading action. Win, win, L, win, win. We took one L this week. One L this week, 5 trades, 80% hit rate, risking a minimum close to between 2 to between 3.3 R. No complaints, bro. That's a great strategy, great system. I love it. There's nothing really else I could possibly go over in this video. I've made 3 videos on the same topic basically this week, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse with a bat. We're just going to keep it moving. Following next video that I post will be on Sunday, and it is going to be a back test with the 12 o'clock instead of the 2 o'clock. And I'm going to compare the same 50 trades that I did on 2 o'clock and compare them on the midnight level, same 50 trades, and see if it has a higher or lower hit rate get back to y'all very shortly, less than 48 hours. So y'all enjoy the weekend, stay safe, and take care.